Hey guys, Bad here. This video isn't much of anything. It's just gonna be me talking about a lot of things. This may be a long video for me. I have a lot on my mind right now. I've been up all night with diarrhea. I know you guys don't want to hear that, but yeah. I couldn't get to sleep, so I stayed up. But before I go any further, I wanted to talk a little news right quick, a little politics right quick. As you guys are aware, we are currently in the regime of Barack Obama, who, in my opinion, now this is just my opinion, as I'm sure my grandma would agree with me on this, the most incompetent president we have ever had, and that's saying something. He's even worse than the one that had such an Oval Office. Okay? That's how bad he is. I mean, I wasn't even around for that, I don't think. And, ugh. But today is the 70th anniversary, year 70, or however you can say, 70 years celebration of D-Day. They're in France. Barack Obama, our president, is in France right now. No Bay, France. It's 11 a.m. over there, almost 11:30 down in that part of the world. And I've seen some really stupid things in my day. I mean, like, really stupid. But come on. This guy, all I'm going to say is, God bless those who went through D-Day and are still here. Good grief. Oh my gosh. I respect our veterans more than you could ever know. I was only 9 or something like that. I was really young during 9/11, so what I'm about to talk about next is really disturbing. Okay. You guys may or may not care about some of this stuff. Don't worry, I'll get to good points in a minute. I just wanted to get this out of the way, and so I don't have to bring it up again, hopefully. Okay, there's been a lot of controversy the last, couple of days, as far as what Obama was thinking, because he traded an Al-Qaeda group, Al-Qaeda, I don't know how to say it, a terrorist group, and Obama arranged a trade, a swap. He would get the last person left in Afghanistan back from where he was if he gave them in return the 5 most dangerous terrorists that they have locked up. He did it, and it wasn't pretty. There's been backlash all week, and I've been keeping up with it, so yeah. Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot has happened in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! While I was gone. They came out with a couple of new sets since you guys last heard from me in last year. Before, I think it was last year, yeah. Because I saw The Rock, Cena 2. That was a very good match. Heck, Rock wasn't even in shape for the first one, let alone the second one. And to make things worse, he was injured for the second half of that match. But I'll get to wrestling later on in the day. I've already addressed wrestling. I'm going to address Yu-Gi-Oh! They announced a couple of packs. In talking and racing earlier, last night I did. This is probably going to be the last video I upload because I'm going to go in order. I don't know if I'm going to upload ELPs or not. That's really still up in the air. But what's not is we're getting a new type of monster called pendulum monsters. I have not had a chance to play with pendulums. I don't know how it works. I'm hoping that I can play test with them and see how they work. And that brings me to my next point. The ban list. You heard in one of my previous videos how I felt about some of the stuff on the September list from last September. I know I made a video about the OCG list. I'm sorry. We all thought that it was going to be the same as usual. That the OCG and the TCG were going to have the same list again. Turns out we're going to have different lists from now on. And it's going to be every 3 or 4 months we're going to have a new list. The April list just came out 2 months ago. I don't know if they're going to do one. I think the next one may be in July, or maybe they'll wait all the way to September. I don't know. This is all very new to me. And on the December list, they did a December list, and one of the things that really caught me off guard was they brought Magician of Faith back to 1. I guess. Now, I'm not complaining. I love the card. Its effect's really good. But it really helps when you need a spell card back. Especially with me, since I run Miracle Heroes, and I only have one Miracle Fusion. I can use Magician of Faith to get that one copy back and go for that one last fusion before it gets bad. But and hopefully that second fusion will win me the game. It can. I haven't play tested it in a real game yet. I'm gonna wait and test out this newer version of my deck when the new structure deck comes out in a couple of months. Speaking of which, Magician of Faith went to 1, that's good. They banned Morphin Jar number 2, and those were the only 2 cards they banned. They hit the Dragon deck again. Not the Blue Eyes one, but just the Dragon rules. And I'm sure you guys know how I felt about the Dragon Ruler deck. It was so overhyped. And, I was so glad to see it go. You can still use the engine and to some extent, but with all the big dragons that won now, because of the most recent list, plus the fact that the baby dragons are gone, depending on the type of dragon deck you're running, that kind of makes it harder, or nearly, I'd even say nearly impossible, to run elemental dragons anymore. So yeah. Oh, sorry, my screen keeps trying to go black on me. Anyway, a couple of new packs were released. I got some packs from Tachyon. I never got anything good. I think I got something good. The only, I think, seed that I got out of that was number 102. No, that was Judgment of the Light, because I told you guys I got number 102. I bought a thing of Shadow Specters a couple months back, a month ago, and got number 62, but can only be used with beast types, beast warrior types. Bujin getting one, so yeah, that one I'm not going to be able to use, am I? So I don't know what I'm going to do. So they came out with Dragons of Legend, which had a lot of anime cards in it. They had the Philosopher's Stone shading used. They had a lot of different stuff. Really good. They also included in those packs a lot of the cards from the anime that were never made. Like the legendary dragons from season 4, I believe? Yeah, season 4. And then season 5, because season 5 was the Pharaoh's Memories and whatnot. I never watched that arc yet. I haven't watched that arc yet. I'm gonna have to get to it, but I'm gonna watch the others first. I'm waiting for the GX sets to come out. I'm hoping since they're doing it in sets, they'll start releasing GX episodes on DVD. Well, re-release anyway. And since we never got season 4, this would be the perfect time to do it. Everyone's been begging for it since 2007. And then we thought we were going to get it in 2011, around the time the movie came out, when 5Ds was going to end, but then 4Kids and Funimation got into a legal battle, and that kind of postponed any plans. I don't know who won the lawsuit. I don't know who won. And what is that? Where am I at? 13. Okay, I'm gonna go over 20 at least. All the legendary dragon cards, the 3 legendary dragons from the Oikanko saga, if you will, want to call it that. And then the cards to go with it. A lot of exclusives. I think Tamias is actually in the same artwork as the show, which is pretty cool. And I had the Yugi starter deck, but I accidentally left it in my pocket and it got destroyed in the wash. Lost both my common versions of Pot of Duality in there as well. So I'm gonna have to be more careful. But not only did they release that, they released the Platinum Gold, which is another version, another take on Gold series. And I hear this might be this one they just released, maybe the final one. You're either gonna get some good cards that have been Holo or Ghost Rush before, or one of the three new Egyptian god cards, because they were remade. And I don't think I've covered this yet, but they did that yet, but they came out with Backpack 3, no, 2. It was 2. And it was War of the Giants. It had legal versions of the Egyptian god cards in their original artwork. I think it also had their original effects, or it might be the same effect that the Egyptian god cards had in the show. Or it could also be the other ones that they used for the other versions of the Egyptian god cards that they made legal a couple of years ago with some. Oh my. Ugh. That is really starting to get on my nerves. And I'm hoping and praying that Strauss will come back to 1 on the next list. Since it's in the starter deck in OCG, it's a possibility. But before I end the video, just a little note for anyone who cares. Listen, I've been through a lot. I've lost my girlfriend. I couldn't talk to you guys for over a year. And now that I'm finally reconnecting with my ex, yeah, me and Victoria are back on speaking terms finally. Took us over a year or so, but I finally got her to talk to me. She's graduating this week, and I believe. Or is it next weekend? I know graduation's, I think, the same day as the last day of school. I don't remember. So, and I worked hard for the subscribers that I have. And I'm gonna update my channel as soon as I get home with some other people I like as of late. Good Might Work, I mentioned him in a video. I'll link him on my main YouTube account. Nova, I already did several times. Toko Time with Easy Rider and Ranger. Check them out. They had a mini movie, 4-part movie. I think it was either 3 or 4 parts of a movie called Shadow Rise or whatever. It was really good. I watched it multiple times. So he's a Super Sentai / Toku guy, and he does do Power Rangers now and then. So if you like that stuff, check him out. A lot of people I like. I can't say everyone will get it, but God bless you guys for staying here, and staying with me all these months, and I hope you aren't disappointed with what I've done so far. See you later. Peace.